People often assume mental wellness is a given. You either have it or you don't. Some lucky few are born naturally calm and resilient, while the rest of us are stuck with whatever wiring we happen to inherit. Under pressure, that wiring can feel like it gets hot and fritzy with anxiety, a tightness in the chest, a racing pulse, a mind running on an endless, exhausting loop. When we experience those intense reactions to stress, it's easy to look inward and conclude that this is just who we are, that our minds are wired wrong, and that we are, on some level, permanently flawed. This way of thinking is exactly what drives the widespread stigma surrounding mental illness. If struggling with stress means you have a permanent defective trait, you naturally want to hide it. The fear of labeling ourselves as ill causes so many of us to avoid the exact things that would bring relief, like meditation, chanting, or simply sitting quietly with our breath. You can read every book ever written about the mechanics of swimming, but at some point, you actually have to get in the water. If you believe you lack the innate talent to swim, you'll stay dry on the edge of the pool. Mental wellness is a cultivated skill, exactly like physical health. Treating it as a fixed genetic trait, rather than a daily practice, is the actual source of so much unnecessary suffering. Buddhist philosophy looks past the idea of fixing a broken self and focuses instead on maintaining a working system. The Lotus Sutra offers a way to visualize this using an oil lamp, a complete system made up of a central flame burning inside a glass chimney. That inner flame represents Buddhahood. It is a persistent, unchanging state of deep peace, completely undisturbed. Over time, accumulated stress and old habits build up like soot on the inside of that chimney. Eventually, the room falls into darkness. The light hasn't failed. It simply cannot penetrate the heavy filter of grime. When life gets dark, our instinct is to blame the dim flame. We go searching for a new source of illumination or a different kind of lamp entirely. Chanting or sitting quietly loosens that accumulated grime. These practices allow the light that is already present to function fully. But how do we actually access that inner light when we are trapped in a moment of intense, overwhelming emotional pain? The Lotus Sutra answers this through a concept called the mutual possession of the 10 realms, or Jikkai Gogu. These 10 realms are not physical places in the cosmos. They are everyday psychological states of being, ranging from profound suffering to deep wisdom. Every single state contains every other state, fully, with nothing left out. This means that right now, even in your lowest, most contracted state of suffering, your inner peace is completely present. It is burning brightly right inside the pain. Early in his teaching career, the Buddha laid out the 4 noble truths. This was the diagnosis of the human condition, identifying the exact causes of our suffering. By the time of his final teachings in the Lotus Sutra, he revealed that the medicine required to end that suffering has been sitting in our hands the entire time. Finding relief does not require you to escape your current circumstances, and you don't have to suffer well enough to earn a cure later. The light is already right here. Daily mental hygiene is a sincere orientation, a gentle way of tending to the body and mind, because this is where we live. You can feel this working in real time. It's that precise moment when you step out of a difficult conversation and your shoulders drop half an inch on their own. Or the morning you sit quietly and realize the heavy pressure you carried all week has vanished. Those fleeting moments of calm are the undeniable physical evidence of your glass clearing. Every time you return your focus to your breath or chant a phrase, it is a soft cloth's pass over the smudged glass. Wiping away the obstruction reveals the constant light already burning behind it. The Pure Land mentioned in ancient texts is simply the lived, everyday experience of clarity when the mind is maintained. The fires of life will always burn, and unexpected things will always happen. But you are already whole, the light is already there, and your only task is to gently clean your lamp every day.